Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Put it out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Back to pass. It's Russell. A deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They start this playoff game.
Yeah.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Yeah,
and I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
No, kick it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he slings it deep back to the left side.
Yeah.
And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Yes.
What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They'll try a pass here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket.
Yeah,
and he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, no.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, yeah.
He's got room to run. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fighting off the defender.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Scanning the field. It's Russell. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Russell. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed in that play.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
That's what.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And they'll get him down that time.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way.
You know that's
We're
not
just
good.
here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Jukes to get free. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Watkins. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. St. Clair. The receiver grabs it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Porter. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. That pass is caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
That's real good. It's Anderson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackled, but 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop. but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
When this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Trying to find room. It's Durham. They've got him down out near the 40. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice...
Yeah.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Breaks into the clear. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. To the air, it's Russell. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to
touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. back to pass. It's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Has the 1st down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.